right, good morning everybody. Today is biscuit day. We're gonna make some biscuits and gravy for everybody.
From scratch, not canned.
Yeah.
We don't allow canned biscuits in our home, do we?
No, we do not. So, and there is a secret ingredient in my biscuits, and the secret ingredient is love.
Is love. Yes.
So
lots of love.
Food's always good when you put a lot of love in it, and love never fails, and so my biscuits ain't gonna fail either. So.
And it's hard to mess up cooking outside, isn't it?
I know, it's always better.
The fire always brings something to the table, doesn't it?
It does.
Yes.
So, and it brings the whole family to the table when it's biscuits.
Why don't you go ahead and show them? I'll just share a secret with everybody. A lot of you guys may not know this, but if you ever want sweet biscuits, I don't know if you guys ever heard of sweet biscuits, but the easiest way to get sweet biscuits is to get your wife to stick her finger in the flour. Can you do that?
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna have sweet biscuits this morning. So that should be plenty, and don't want to overdo it. I don't want to become a diabetic.
No,
so.
No, I don't want to overdo it.
Yeah,
so,
all right, so go ahead.
I make really easy biscuits. I cheat, I use self-rising flour. And if you were going to make a single batch of these biscuits, you would put 2 cups of self-rising flour. You would put 3/4 cup of milk and 1/3 cup of oil or bacon fat or butter, whatever fat you want to use in it. And that's all you have to put in it.
So are you going to do the, are you going to, in the description, are you going to?
Yeah, I'll put the recipe in the description, and I might even put the part about the finger for sweet biscuits.
All right.
Anyways, but I'm making a double and another half batch, so I've got to add quite a bit more than what I just told you about.
So we have a big family.
We have a very big
with young boys.
Yeah, boys that are, one's a teenager and one's right at being a teenager, so we go through lots of biscuits when we do biscuits. So anyway, so it's a super easy recipe. I like it. Good
old yellow bread. Oil.
Yeah, it's just like Jesus, it always saves. So it's my favorite. So,
all right.
Anyways, and then you just mix that up, and we don't do a whole lot of prettiness around here. We usually just do practical.
Very practical.
So I ain't gonna roll out the biscuits, and I ain't gonna cut the biscuits.
That's just more work.
That's just more work. And usually I got kids that are hungry and kind of like vultures waiting to eat. So we try to just make it quick and easy and get it done.
So you kind of like a cat head biscuit?
We gonna make cat head biscuits now.
Or drop biscuits?
I know I'm from Missouri originally. And when I moved down here and married my husband, I didn't make a whole lot of homemade biscuits before that, and I always rolled them out, and he kind of looked at me funny, and he's like, "Why are you rolling them out?" He's like, "Why don't you make cat head biscuits?" And I said, "What?" I didn't know what cat head biscuits were, and I never heard them called that. So I'm going to show you how we make cat head biscuits. And first off, before I put them in the skillet, I am going to put a little oil on a napkin and oil up that skillet just a little bit, even though every time I use my skillets and clean them, I do rub them down with oil. This one here looks just a little dry though, so I'm gonna hair this boy there. And you rub it on there, and that way you ain't gotta worry about your biscuits sticking. Nobody wants your biscuits to stick. So, anyways.
All right.
So this is how you make cat head biscuits. You just take them, you pat them out a little bit. You don't want to overdo it or else your biscuit won't come out right. It comes out a lot softer if you don't handle it a whole bunch. So, and then that's it. All right, and so then I'm gonna fill these pans up, and then we'll put it over the fire and we'll be right back.
All right, stay tuned.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so now we're going to move this back around. We got the biscuits kind of spaced out to where they're a little easier to flip.
Now sometimes you cook them in a Dutch oven, right?
Yeah, sometimes I do, but it's just a little easier to do this. It's not as much cleanup, and I can just sit here and kind of watch.
So you're not gonna cover them with anything?
Nope. I'm just gonna put them right over the fire.
All right. And I don't know if you folks know or not, but we are completely off grid here. So we do a lot of cooking outside, and we chose to leave our trees in place, and the trees provide all the fuel that we need for outdoor cooking. Normally what we do before we start cooking is we just go out in the forest and grab downed wood, right?
Yep.
And that's what we use to cook on. So
Yes.
it's a renewable source.
We're very good at pick up sticks.
Yes, very good at picking up sticks. Yes, pick up sticks. Oh, you're so funny.
I know, right?
I know, right?
That's why you married me.
One of the many reasons I
Yes.
married you. Okay, so you're not going to cover them. That's kind of unusual. So
No.
how are you going to get them done on the top?
I'm going to flip them.
Oh.
So I'm going to let them cook like this for a while. And once they get kind of done and stuff on the bottom, I'm going to flip them kind of like a pancake. So.
Okay. Do we need to move this one over a little bit to get the other one more on the fire, or is that okay?
No, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay. And that's what's good about having a big cooking surface, right? You can move it around as far as what heat you want, right?
Yep.
So if you want direct heat, so we kind of build our fire over to one side
Yeah.
of this fire pit.
So this is the high burner,
yeah.
and that's the medium burner.
burner, and then you got the low burner right on
Yeah,
top,
yeah,
huh?
there we go.
So let's talk a little bit about our outdoor kitchen we have here. It's our outdoor cooking surface. Not really a kitchen,
No,
is it?
it's
This is the end of a 500-gallon propane tank, and we did not make this. This is actually given to us as a gift, and so it works really good. We can put, I don't know what, probably 50 hamburgers on it.
we can
If
put
we
little
have
burgers on
we
it.
have big get-togethers and stuff. So, but anyway, so now you're just gonna sit here and watch it, huh? Make sure it
Yes.
doesn't burn.
Yep. So
So they get a little crispier this way, or
yeah, it's almost like a hard outside and a soft inside. It's pretty good this way.
But they give us some honey on it.
Oh yeah. Definitely
All right.
give a honey.
So we're gonna cut it off and get back on here when you flip them.
So we'll show y'all when it's time to flip what they look like.
All right.
All right.
Stay tuned.
We'll be back. Okay. Well, it's flip time.
Flip time. All right. So you're gonna flip. Which one are you gonna flip?
I'm gonna flip this one. So,
Okay.
I've
So
been
how long has it been? Maybe 10 minutes?
maybe 10 minutes. So
Okay.
it depends on how hot your fire is. We try to keep it pretty hot for.
But you got to keep a close eye on them, right? Or they will burn if
Yeah, I
you don't
usually
watch.
check them every couple minutes or so.
Okay.
So we're just gonna flip them. You can see how they're already brown on this side and cooked part way through. So it's pretty easy from here. You just flip them and then you wait on them to cook the rest of the way through.
And this way you get a dark biscuit all the way around,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
huh?
Makes a good biscuit.
Now, what kind of gravy are you going to make today? We got, now we love our gravy, right? So we do bouillon gravy sometimes. We do chocolate gravy sometimes. We do
Salt and pepper gravy. We
We
do
do-
red eye gravy. We do sausage gravy.
salt and pepper gravy.
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of gravy.
All kinds of gravy.
So what kind of gravy do you think you're going to make today? 'Cause
Well-
you got to have gravy with biscuits, right?
Yes. So my sweet 14-year-old son, he has been requesting for chocolate gravy. So I'm going to make y'all some chocolate gravy this morning.
On the
Soon-
fire?
On the fire as soon as we get these biscuits
All
done.
right.
So anyway, so I'm going to flip these biscuits and we'll be back with you when the biscuits are done and we'll start some gravy.
Sounds good.
Okie dokie. So biscuits are done. You can see here they're brown on both sides now. And so they are ready to eat. They'll be even better to eat though if I make some chocolate gravy to put on them.
Mm.
So anyway, so I'm going to move all the biscuits over to this skillet.
Well, if I knew you were going to have chocolate gravy, I wouldn't have you put your finger in the batter.
Oh, I
Maybe
know.
too sweet.
They're going to be super sweet. It's going to be like dessert.
Yeah. And that's what's good about chocolate gravy is once it cools off, you've got what?
You got chocolate pudding.
You got chocolate pudding to eat later, right?
So anyway, so I'm going to go get my stuff to make the chocolate pudding and then
Chocolate pudding. Let's have chocolate gravy first.
We'll
then
have
we'll have...
chocolate gravy first. And anyways, and we'll be right back. So. Okay, so we're back and we're going to make chocolate gravy.
chocolate gravy. Now, if we were going to make just regular salt and pepper gravy, we normally fry up, what, a couple of pounds of bacon to get the grease?
Yeah, to get the grease.
And then sausage gravy, we just fry up the sausage.
And cook it in the grease.
And how do you do bouillon gravy?
Bouillon gravy. I put some flour and some oil or butter in there. I usually use oil because it's quicker because it's already soft. And mix it all up, and then I just add 4 bouillon cubes.
Okay.
And 4 cups of milk.
No, we'll do a video on that maybe later. So is that your favorite brand?
This is my Always Save.
And why do you like Always Save?
Because Jesus always saves.
All right.
He's also the best choice.
Yeah.
And he makes me feel like I have great value.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh wow. You need to do stand-up comedy.
I should, or sit down. I like to sit down. So,
Sit down. Okay.
So these biscuits, just a quick recap, they took, what, maybe 15 or 20 minutes?
Yeah, and of course, that all depends on how much BTU you have, right?
Yes, my husband can build a fire, so we have lots of BTUs. So
we'll have to tell them our fire building story one day. Go ahead, though.
Yes, that's another day, another story. So anyway, so I'm real
So you're
bad.
not going to put no oil in it first or anything? You don't put oil in chocolate?
I don't have to put oil in chocolate gravy.
Okay. All right. I just need to shut up and let you do your thing.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
So I put about this much flour in it, which probably makes to be about, a cup or so of flour. And I wasn't going to take a cooked chocolate gravy today, but I thought I would whisk it.
Ah, my gosh.
I'm
Woo!
full of it. Okay. So, and then probably about a 1/4 cup to 1/3 cup of cocoa, depending on how chocolatey you like it. Sometimes I put a little more, sometimes I put a little less.
And this recipe fits a family of 7, right?
Yeah.
With 2 teenage boys.
Yes.
So if you don't have any teenage boys, you might want to back off on the recipe a little, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And
What is that?
this is sugar.
Sugar.
So I put about a cup of sugar in it.
You should have just put your finger in it.
Well, I didn't want to overdo it.
That's what we do when you run out of sugar, right?
When you run out of
We
sugar.
sweeten tea and everything with your finger.
So, anyway, so I mixed that up real good. So this is all our dry ingredients. We're gonna mix this up real good, and then I'll go ahead and put my milk in. I haven't put it over the fire yet. The burner is over here.
Okay.
This is not on the burner, so I'm just gonna kind of get it mixed in real
So
good.
this is your mixing table.
This is my mixing table on this side. So, and then I'm gonna add milk. So,
So we had several days of rainy weather, and we had to put the milk in the freezer, didn't we? And turn the refrigerator off. So, but we're back to generating power now. So we live on 800 watts of solar, don't we?
800 watts.
Yes.
Comfortably.
Comfortably.
Very comfortable.
Yeah.
800 watts.
And we are in the Ozark Mountains of Arkansas, aren't we?
Yes.
Close to the Buffalo National River.
We're Arkies.
Arkies. The hillbillies.
And I'm just trying to gauge how much milk I need. I try to get all the milk and stuff in before I put it over the fire. Mix it up real good.
Or it'll be lumpy, clumpy, whatever it's called.
Not lumpy. Smooth.
Smooth.
Smooth gravy. I don't make lumpy gravy.
You're not going to sing for us today?
I'm not going to sing.
PJ, you want to sing?
No.
And we're going to need more gravy than that, so I better put some more milk in here. That's about right.
You're not going to sing Let's Go Down to the River? We were just talking earlier. It's almost time to start kayaking and canoeing, right?
Yes.
We do that a lot as a family. I guess I better move over here where you can see. I do get a good shot of your laundry in the background.
Hey.
That was yesterday's video, right? The laundry video? Or was that 2 days ago?
That was 2 days ago.
2 days ago we did laundry videos. All right.
Get this. Oh. Fail.
Fail.
It's all right. Oh, where'd my napkin go? Did I put it inside?
Nope.
Oh, you're
It's
so
right over
good.
here.
It was in your pocket. You're so sweet. You knew I'd mess up.
No.
All right.
You never mess up.
I'm going to clean this off.
All right. So you're just going to let it do its thing, right?
Yep. So we're going to let this get hot and it'll start to thicken. So we'll cut it off, and then when it starts thickening, I'll be right back.
All right. All right.
Okay. So you'll see that there's these clumps starting to form in the gravy. I don't know if you can see them. little thicker spots here and there. So that tells you it's getting hot enough that it's fixing to turn to gravy. This is starting to thicken up.
Okay.
So we're making us some nice thick
Chocolate
gravy.
Now what's the other kinds of gravy?
Bouillon gravy, salt and pepper gravy, sausage gravy,
Red eye
gravy. Of course, turkey and chicken gravy and beef gravy, but
okay.
not for biscuits.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
And what's this? So you put the butter dish over here. What's the butter dish for?
Because that's how you eat chocolate gravy. So you put down a biscuit and you put and this is my husband that taught me how to do it because he's from Arkansas. So you put down a biscuit and you put a slab, you cut the biscuit in half and fold it open. You put a slab of butter on each side of the biscuit, and then you put chocolate gravy on it. And that's how you eat it, because the salty butter mixed with the sweet gravy.
Oh yeah, now you're talking.
Combination. So, anyways, so we'll fix up a plate and we'll get right back with you. All right. So we're back, and Chester's going to show y'all the proper way to eat biscuits and chocolate gravy.
Southern style, right?
That's right. Oh, you putting lots of butter on.
Lots of butter. I don't want to use my finger on the movie.
Oh, that's all right. Use your finger.
All right.
You're nobody here. Okay.
All right. And then the gravy, the hot gravy, will melt the butter. What do you think?
It looks good.
Huh?
It looks real good. You gotta eat some and tell me if it turned out.
It always turns out.
Because I cook it with love.
You cook it with always save.
Always.
And fire.
Yes. Is it good? Does it pass the test? All right. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. We're going to eat some breakfast. I got some hungry kids that have been waiting patiently, and we'll get back with y'all next time. See you later.